Yo, what's up guys? Welcome to my YouTube channel. Actually, this is my first YouTube video. From now on, we are going to have more time together. So subscribe my YouTube channel and let's go. In this video, I want to teach you how to partitioning and install the Kali Linux 2022. First, we should go to kali.org website to download last version of Kali Linux. Enter the website and click the download button. Here we have VM installation file. It's complete file of Kali Linux if you want to use Kali on virtual machine. It is installed and does not need to be installed. Just you need to open it with VM apps like VMware or VirtualBox. You can download it with this button. Okay, the other one is image for manual installation. If you want to use your Kali in your own computer, not machine, you must install this. Download this installer file. I will show you how to work with both. To begin, we need to install Oracle VM VirtualBox. So click the import and select VM installation file here, Kali Linux 2022 VirtualBox AMD64. Click next. Here we have some setting like name for your VM and the amount of CPU cores and amount of memories that you want to assign to your Kali. I want to change the name of it to Amin, and the change amount of CPU cores to 3 and change the amount of RAM to 4 GB. This location is where your Kali will be installed. Click the imports and click the agree. Okay, now our visual machine is ready to use. Click the start. In the new window, click the Kali GNU Linux. Here we need to username and password to access our Kali. Username and password are right here. Username Kali, password Kali. Okay, now done. In manual installation, you need to create bootable USB driver with Kali Linux installer image. After boot your USB driver, click graphical install. Okay, now click English and continue. United States, continue. American English, continue. Then you need to choose a host name for your Kali Linux that identifies your system to the network. I call it my Linux, for example. Okay, then click continue. If you have a domain name, you can use it here. If you not, click continue. In here, you should write your name. And then here you need to choose a username for your account. For example, MrJavan. Now you should set a password, a strong password for your Kali Linux. Then click continue and then click continue again. Okay, it was easy until now. Now we have reached the difficult part. click the manual, continue. Now we need to partitioning or disk. So we need to create 4 partition. Select your disk type, click yes, click continue, select your free space, create new partition, and amount of 1 gigabyte, click continue, primary, okay, it's for boots. Click and select boots and click down settings of the partition. Another partition with a large amount of hard disk for root, because root is the place for installed applications and Kali OS. Okay, select the free space, create a new partition, and I give it 15 gigabyte, primary, beginning, and mount point, select roots and down setting of the partition. If you have a more hard disk free space, give it more amounts. Okay, one partition with the optional amount of disk for swap. Swap is to substitute disk space for RAM memory when real RAM fills up and more space needed. Select free space, create new partition. I suggest give it 2 gigabytes. Okay, primary, beginning, and use as to swap area. Now click down setting of the partition. Okay, at last we need to create home directory. Home is a directory for a particular user of the system. It is also referred as the login directory. This is the first place that occurs after logging into a Linux system. So click the free space, click new partition, with remaining amounts, click continue, primary, and use as mount pointer home, and click down setting of the partition. So now click at the finish partitioning and write change to the disk. Click yes and continue. Okay, so now wait until it's to be complete. In this part, do not anything and just click continue. Okay, now we need to install the bootloader, drop bootloader. Click yes and click continue. Now click the that disk you create as boot partition and click yes, click continue. Okay, it seems the installation is complete. Now click continue to reboot the system and wait until the system up. After rebooting the system, click Kali GNU Linux. And then insert your username and your password. Now done. Okay guys, I hope this video was useful for you. Remember to like this video and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching and bye.